Hello there. Well, today I'm out in the New Forest to do some painting. It's late July and I've got two friends that will be painting with me. Now this is an area called Broomy Walk. It's in the north of the New Forest. Now, I'm just deciding which scene I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do this scene looking up the hill with these two tracks. I've decided to do watercolour this morning. I'm not sure it's the right choice, but that's the choice I've made. I quite like this scene. I'm going to start obviously with the sky, which is what we usually do. You notice I'm using this little Winsor & Newton paint box, which I've had for years. It's ideal if you want to travel light. Now it's the weather's rather nice today. It's not too sunny, and but there's some blue sky. That's the main thing. Well, I think we'll go and see Barry, see what he's painting. I think Barry is painting looking sort of due north, really. There's a long distance view there. Now, as usual, he's using a big brush, which is really what we should all do. He's obviously doing oils, which he's very good at. Well, I think now I'll go and have a look at Colin Richards. He's a very experienced painter as well. I've just made a comment that Colin looks a bit like Van Gogh. I'm not sure he agrees with me. Now his equipment for outside painting is really good. He's made it all himself, and he's tailored it to exactly what he wants, and he's also got a very nice little painting there. He's really sort of captured that sky, and you can see his equipment there. Everything has got a place for his brushes and everything, and he's cut it down, the weight down quite a lot, so and he has a really nice easy chair. Anyway, we've had a nice morning's painting, and we're going to a nearby pub for a pint and a bite of lunch. Now, a few months on, I've decided to do an oil painting from the watercolour sketch that I did in July. And I've done the sky, and now I'm sort of contemplating where to put a New Forest pony in the scene, and I think there's a nice place about there. I'll have a pony that's looking to the right, with the light coming from the right. So I found a photograph, and I've stuck it very close to where I'm putting the pony, because I always find that the best way to copy a photograph. This is a bay. That means it's got a black mane and a black tail. They always show up quite nicely. You've got to think about the difference between dark and light, really. I'm using a very small brush because it's a very small image on the painting. I want it to sort of blend in. I don't want it to dominate the painting, but it adds that little bit of life to a very simple painting. I've speeded this up just to save time. I think that works quite well. I think it's a painting that I will frame. Probably throw away the watercolour sketch, but it's done its job for me. There's the watercolour sketch, just to see how bad it was. And there's a framed painting, which I think is quite a reasonable painting. I hope you enjoyed this short video on painting, and if you did, please click a like and maybe subscribe so you can see videos like this again. Goodbye for now.